Okay, so like 99% of the stuff I ordered on Black Friday showed up. And this will be a long one, so yeah. I'll put the timestamps of what's in there. It's gonna be DVD, 4K, and Blu-ray. Or, I'll say in the timestamp. DVD from Groove, the Complete Emergency Series. It's one of the old shows I like watching, even though almost everything is Ringer's Lactate. From Dusk Till Dawn Season 2. This is at Dollar Tree. This was technically bought in December, but, The Night Gallery, another one from Groove. This was like $14 for all 98 episodes. The Wrath of Man. I may end up selling this one, because the Blu-ray version I bought is just the Blu-ray. But I may keep it, I may not. You never know. Is Dark Material Season 2. Haven't watched it. I read the first book, and I own the first season. First season's on Blu-ray, though, in my collection. The New Mutants. I heard nothing but bad things about this film. It's the last of the 20th Century Fox Marvel films, so figured why not. Same thing goes with this. The Rise of Skywalker on DVDs, because I have it on... It's because I collect Star Wars films, and I have all the other Star Wars films set on the different formats, so I had to put Rise of Skywalker on DVD in there. The Walking Dead Season 10. The funny thing is, this was supposed to be like some grand continuation, how they'd continue the series forever, AMC said. Then they announced halfway through this thing that they were canceling the show. And all the other Walking Dead things. The Beyond, The Walking Dead, Worlds Beyond turned into a 2-season miniseries. Top Gear Season 23, just because it was at Dollar Tree. It's not the original cast, but for $1. This was also Dollar Tree. The Love Punch, just because of Pierce Brosnan. His name's right there. And that's Emma Thompson. If I had the names in front of me, I know the names. That one, I believe, is... Nope, I thought that was like that Giamatti guy. The last season of Supernatural, just because I have all the other seasons. So now, if I want to, I can sell the whole thing as a complete series. Because I stopped watching that show in season 10. It got really repetitive. The Flash, the 7th season. I actually ended up getting 2 of these because I stupidly bought one at the store and mistakenly got one online as well. And when I went to return it, they told me to just keep it. So, one to sell. Cobra Kai, the YouTube series. I haven't watched it. Obviously, it's still wrapped in paper. Robin Williams' Comic Genius, all 5 of his legendary HBO specials. Also other footage. Yeah, I always see this advertised on TV, so why not? Snake Eyes, just because the 4K only comes with the 4K and the Blu-ray. I also like the cover of this one. And then the last DVD, The Umbrella Academy, Season 1. I heard okay things about this series. Figured why not for 10. And that's it for the DVDs. Now let's go to the next higher up resolution. Blu-ray, The Marksman. I've already reviewed this movie on the channel. It's not a very good movie. Death Note, the complete series, the Omega Edition. I've seen bits and pieces of this series, but I figured why not. It was on clear. It was on like a $20 sale instead of regularly 50 something. The Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3. Only the first one is worth watching. The other ones are not worth watching at all. But my dad likes them, so now I had the digital copies of them. Mickey's Once and Twice Upon a Christmases. Really just to add to the Disney collection. Midnight in Switchgrass. Never heard of it. Never seen it. This was a complete blind buy. It's probably not going to be very good because it's a Bruce Willis film after the 80s. But I figured to give it a shot. Peter Rabbit 2, an okay kids film. Nothing great. Weird Science on a Steelbook from Arrow Video. Jingle All the Way, the director's cut and the original one. If you watch this on TV, you've seen the director's cut probably. Sinbad and Arnold Schwarzenegger, they no longer act. Fast 5, now I only need Fast 7, and I have a complete Fast and the Furious set on Steelbook. The Great Dictator. I've actually watched this movie. This was one of the last movies I rented from Blockbuster. Holiday Inn. Been torn there, but I don't really care. Looks like it's some kind of tape. Nice sparkly slipcover. Includes the color version and an all-new Broadway musical version. So if you want to see some losers you don't actually like, or you want to see the real people, or you want to see how it originally was. I don't think I'd waste my time with the Broadway version. The Prodigy, from the people that made John Wick. Just the girl Wick, really. At least that's what they say about it. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sleeping down the plains. 4 disc. I thought it was only the movie. Chaos Walking. I got this pre-Black Friday, and then when the Black Friday sale started, the 4K was available for the same price, but I don't care. It's good enough. It's not like it's some great movie I'm going to want to watch over and over and over again. Justice Society World War II, just because it goes along with the other DC films. Yep, it makes a nice little diagram thing if you put them all together, but I don't, because I bought in almost every single one of these on Steelbook, so I don't have that. Graceland, another mediocre film. It's just okay. Yellowstone Season 3. Discs were made in Germany and packaged in the U.S. Yep, they're real cases, they're real pictures underneath. I can only do this one-handed because I'm holding the tripod with the other. This is a ring light one, it doesn't really stand very well. Yellowstone Season 2. The Coroner, or Courier. Just because, why not? Cumberbund is a decent enough actor to want to watch his movies. Yellowstone Season 1. Justice League, the Snyder Cut. Muppets Christmas Carol. It looks like the extended version isn't in here. Blah, 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 blah. Award winner. So I made them to keep the DVD version after all, for the song The Love Is Gone, which was on the VHS version. White Christmas. This is what I thought Holiday Inn was. Then I realized I was wrong. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of the Dimensions, mostly just because of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. I became a fan of that over this course of this last year, and that's supporting the official release. Kill Me 3 Times for $1.25 from Big Lots. Never heard of it. Naruto Season 4. And you can tell how many sets they're going to be by the little diamond on the side. Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, another one where it came out on 4K after I already bought that on Blu-ray, but this movie is not very good, so I don't care if it's only on Blu-ray. Here we go, The Wrath of Man on Blu-ray and digital. I guess I could just sell the digital on the DVD digital. That was actually a pretty decent movie. The Honest Thief, another one of the Liam Neeson movies. Which is another one of those ones that just, okay. Naruto Set 1. This is the one I've actually seen most of. Because I think when I was watching it on Cartoon Network, I lost Cartoon Network during this season, Set 2. And then I never bothered rewatching it, like halfway through this test arc or whatever. But now I can. In El Conzo del Mar, or In the Heart of the Sea. Nice embossed slipcover. Another one from Dollar Tree. The Little Things. An okay film. One of the ones from HBO Max. And the last Blu-ray, Naruto Set 3. And now you push these. And we go with the 4Ks. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Never seen this movie, never owned this movie. Figured the 4K is a nice place to start. Terminator 2. Everybody says how much they hate the 4K of this movie because there's no green or whatever. Never seen the 4K of this movie, but it's a really nice steelbook. Deepwater Horizon, an okay movie based on a true story. I liked it enough to upgrade it. Hacksaw Ridge, another nice steelbook. Which I had the Blu-ray steelbook of it, now I have 2. Godzilla in 4K. The only reason I bought this is because the steelbook that I got of this movie is from Zavvi. It was during a sale they did the last time I bought something from Zavvi before they started charging like $20 for shipping. That's like ridiculous, so I stopped buying from them. But it gave me a Blu-ray DVD that are both Region 2, so I can actually watch this movie. So I bought the 4K of it. And I'll throw my Region 2 display and put the 4K ones in there. And it matches the other two because the God and Monsters and Gods and Kong and then the Versus film are all 4Ks. Elysium, an okay film. I can remember renting this film at some point. Never bought it, so 4K. Van Helsing from a 24 or 3 for 30 deal for at Groove. It's a cheesy little film from, what do you call it, for Halloween time. Hellboy 2. Misty, go away. The better of the Hellboy films, in my opinion. Oblivion. I saw it in theaters and never watched it again. Figured I'd give it another shot on 4K. I remember the ending not being very good. The 4 Indiana Jones films. The Steelbook just sucks. Or the Steelbooks are kind of crappy. And I know this packaging sucks, so I'll be taking these out and putting them into the Blu-ray Steelbook that I have. That's all of them in one. That's funny. My J card is upside down. Or the J card's printed upside down. That's just funny. Transformers, the 5 film collection. I really want the first 3. Because the first one, I will actually say, is a good movie. The other 2 and 3 are guilty pleasures, and 4 and 5 are pretty boring. Alien, the 40th Anniversary Edition on 4K. Because Disney is putting a lot of the Fox movies away in the vault. Justice League, the Snyder Cut again. But this time in 4K. Groundhog Day, one of my favorites. A Quiet Place Part 2, never seen it. But figured why not. The Amazing Spider-Man films in 4K. The second one's not very good, the first one is just okay. Space Jam in 4K. I used to like this film when I was little, haven't seen it in a while. News of the World. I reviewed this movie. It was the worst film of the year for a while. Just because it's pretty boring, but some people in my family liked the film, so I bought it to add the digital copy to my collection so everybody can watch it. Snatch. Never seen it, but I like the director. I think they said Guy Pearce. Somebody else was talking about the movies they bought on Black Friday and said how good this was, so I figured I'd give it a shot before... Guy Ritchie. I figured I'd give it a shot before the sale was over. Snake Eyes, an okay action film in my opinion. Willy Wonka, a nice looking 4K for a good movie. I'd say probably one of the best musicals. Anna, a blind buy. Nobody, from the same people that brought you John Wick. As I said in my review, John Wick is the bad guy side of the world, or the villain side of that world. Nobody is the hero side of that world. Die Hard. Shame they didn't release the second one as well. Make it just a 1-2 pack. V for Vendetta. One of the few times I actually would have liked having the slipcover. Even though I usually say don't not buy a film because of the slipcover. But whatever. It don't matter. At least I had the film. I'm not going to be able to do it. We go return it just because there's no slipcover. It was bought online, obviously. Kin. Not a very good movie, but for a free steelbook, I'll take it. Hell or High Water from the same person that wrote Yellowstone. It's an okay film. Ghostbusters in 4K, the original and only one, except for, well, the one that's called Ghostbusters by itself, because the other one, it was changed to Answer the Call, because it wasn't a very good film. They just won't admit it to themselves, the people who made it. Everybody else admits it. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Don't really like this one, but I only needed 4 of the MCU films I'm actually going to buy in 4K. So, this one was on sale, so I got it. Now I'm just missing Ragnarok, Civil War, and I just ordered Age of Ultron for free from Disney Movie Club, where I'll get the other ones. Love and Monsters, a decent enough film, which was released on Netflix in some countries. The Green Knight, a okay movie. Nothing great, it does steer away from the Arthurian legend. Fast 9, just to have the film, because I have all the other Fast films. I thought it was funny. The 4K was like $9. The Blu-ray and DVD were like $14. Injustice, the next one of the DC films that are animated. Total Recall, I've only seen the remake, never seen the original, but when the Steelbook went down to $9, figured why not. Princess and the Frog, the only Disney film I did not own, to my knowledge. Well, the major ones. And I'd never seen it before, so might as well grab it. And last but not least, The Fifth Element. And that's it. Wow, it's only 22 minutes. I thought it'd be longer, probably just because I've been flipping through it because I'm hot, my back hurts, my neck hurts, and I'm tired. I don't really want to talk about movies for that long, except for, I mean, I could review them, but nobody wants to listen to that. People just want to see what you got and move on. Well, thanks for watching, a few people did, and have a good one.